Hey, what's up, hoodies? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Hood Table one more again. We are back with another review. This time it is again BMF Black Mafia Family, Season 3, Episode 4, and the title was Return of the Prodigal Son. Now, as usual, you guys, make sure you let me know what you think about the episode, the different storylines, the content, the characters. Put it all in the comment section, please, and thank you. Also, please don't forget to like and share the video. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the Hood Table. Please and thank you very much. Now, starting off, this is again episode 4. Return of the Prodigal Son. Last episode, Meech and his crew had thought they were getting 250 bricks from Loco. Turns out it was 2,500 bricks. Man, the Flannery brothers, they know they were slinging their tails off last episode as if their life truly depended on it. And it probably did, along with their reputation and street cred. And considering either a language barrier or maybe even a setup played a part of this equation. I don't know if it was more of a language barrier or something else. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, that's a big confusion, right? A big difference, right? Be it as it may, those boys were able to do the impossible. At least for some, it would be damn near impossible to get rid of that many drugs in such a small amount of time. They did, however, manage to move every last brick along with the help of the North and the South. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? But I'm not even gonna lie. When that pilot told me that they needed to pull over to that diner so that the pilot could use the restroom, I just knew it was about to go down, y'all. Not only was Brian still on their tail, but the two police officers who pulled up after them were looking at them very suspiciously, like they just knew something illegal was in that van. But wherever or however, Loco found Captain Ian, so far, is the truth. The pilot, he found him a good one, a loyal one. The pilot was able to get the attention of Meech off their radar of the cops to instead focus all their attention on Brian. Thanks again to the pilot. So for now, Meech and their teams are safe. In addition to their connect being pleased, coupled with everybody getting to live to see another day, to make another dollar. Now, on the other hand, Bryant wasn't as lucky. I don't know what all they will be charging him for, if anything. I mean, for one, he claimed to be a police officer, which he is. Although he's a police officer who had his badge and gun taken away since he is under investigation. That, of course, could be a charge right there for trying to tell, harass, arrest, when he's not even an active street duty cop right now. This on top of Jen already pissed off at him. As a matter of fact, when he went to check on her, she said, well, you must have been transporting something pretty important to need the PA boys and BMF following you. And he had the nerves to say, I came back to save you. I didn't have to, but I did. To which Jim replied, F you, Brian. What do you want? A thank you? She was like, are you serious? I could have been killed. And you ain't even supposed to be working. Man, Jen is determined to find out what he has been up to or what all he has been involved in. And when she does, she threatened to hand over a full report to Gar. In return, Brian, though, made some threats of his own. If she does hand over information to Gar, he's going to alert them how she helped him replace 2 bricks of cocaine with synthetic benzos. Considering tampering with evidence is still a fireable offense, which she does know. And for that reason alone, Jen was already able to be one step ahead of him. She had managed to swap out the fake bricks for the real ones after she found Saint's stash next to his body. And I was wondering, remember like last episode, I was like, I wonder what she gonna do with those bricks. But I have totally forgot that they had basically replaced the real cocaine for some synthetic cocaine. So she managed to get 2 new bricks right by Saint's stash, when he was found deceased. Rest in peace, Saint. So what do you got next, Detective Brian? What do you got? I don't know. Whatever his next move is, he better make sure it's a good one because a patrol unit found a torch ambulance that was sold at an auction to a guy named Lenny Edwards, who Jen and Amberson were actually able to catch up to and make an arrest. More importantly, though, what's next for Bryant when it comes to Henrietta? At that time, when Henry was waiting to hear word back from Bryant, he was being taken in by the police. And after hearing that he has not been picking up his phone, she said, I knew I couldn't trust that bald-headed bastard. End of the day, he's a cop, just like my pops. Also, let's not forget that earlier in the show, Henry had already warned Bryant. What she actually said to him was, this shit needs to run smoothly. Hate to have to pull your kids' protection. Hit, hit. You know what that means in a so subtle way. And given the recent turn of events, I do, for one, fear what could be happening or what is going to happen to his son, Kevin, who is still locked up in juvie, by the way. Moving right along. Let's discuss Markeisha real quick, just a little bit. Markeisha and Terry and the C to the P to the S. Now, how many of y'all really think that Markeisha might have had something to do with CPS being called on Terry and LaWanda? And how many of y'all believe that she is innocent? Well, despite what Terry is believing about Markeisha, Meech, on the other hand, thinks that she is in fact the one who called CPS. Now, I had mentioned last week that I think it could have been her. But I really had my eyes set on Henrietta, because of the fact she's trying to get at Terry, because her and Terry been going back and forth, and I was like, well, maybe she played a part in that. But then Meech, this episode, he said, man, Markeisha called CPS. Terry ain't trying to hear that, though. He's believing that, his side chick, because remember last week she was like, how could you dare suggest that when I have children of my own? And she gave this spill. I know what it's like, to have black people and black children in CPS and in the foster care system. I know what that does to families, Terry. So y'all tell me, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Markeisha has something to do with it or no? Please leave it in the comment section and tell me your thoughts, okay? Now, fortunately for LaWanda and Terry, during this episode, Markeisha was able to convince Judge Darnell into getting the case closed. But let's not get it twisted. She could have caused the situation out of, she's jealous, envious, upset because he was like, man, you don't want me to live with you and I done put you in this big old house and take care of you and your kids. I'm out. And he went back to his mama and them, right? So she could have done it because of that. But, she could have caused that situation and resolved the situation at the same time. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, some people can cause some confusion, and then they try to come in and act like they Captain Saberho, like they to rescue, they to help you out, to try to keep you close to them. Resulting in this situation, keeping her and Terry close like they were before he headed over to his family dinner. Now, y'all saw how that went down. She was once again upset, talking about, you supposed to be the man, you the big dog, you on the top. Why can't you make your own decision? Why this, why that, why beach, why that? Why you gotta go eat with your family? You can't eat with me, I'm the family. Anyway, he was like, you know what? We might not can be together tonight because of my family, but maybe I can get some orders before I go. But anyway, speaking of family, what about his mama, Miss Flannery? Okay, Lucille and the good old Dr. Maurice. So last week we saw that Lucille did end up calling the doctor to meet up with him. And Charles, again, he knows what he got at home, and he also knows how attractive his wife is, but so does Maurice. So I had asked y'all last week if y'all thought that Charles was too late in trying to win the affection back of his wife. Will Lucille be totally smitten by the good doctor, smitten enough to do something ungodly, like giving up her goodies? Okay, let me know right now what you think. Do y'all think that she is going to be smitten enough to give up the goodies? Well, it didn't happen this episode. It didn't happen this episode, but Charles, we see him, he done discovered the check that his wife got from Dr. Maurice. He's acting a little jealous, a little jelly. He's walking around, glistening, taking showers, just putting on a towel, body wet. I mean, she was looking at him like, ooh, she had to turn around, start fanning herself. Ooh, wait, because that's all man. Now that Dr. Maurice, he is fine. And I love me an old dark-skinned piece of man. But Charles, that he is all man. He is all man. Anyway, he was up there walking around glistening, looking all good. He's pumping iron, with the door open, lifting weights, just making sure she can see him when she walked past. He's even trying to fix up the house again by finishing up some drywall. To which Lucille said she thought she would never see the day. Like that house literally, y'all, we on season 3. That house literally has needed some handiwork for 3 seasons, and he's just now trying to fix up the drywall and put a little paint on the wall. But you can tell that he feels threatened by the presence of the doctor. Charles said, ain't it interesting that a man who has always had feelings for you suddenly rolls into town when we separated? Is it a coincidence, y'all, that he just rolled into town? Y'all let me know, because I'm not too sure. But Lucille made her way back down to the doctor again, this time allegedly for a birth control consultation for Nikki. Anything to see old Maurice. Now, don't get me wrong. Nikki, I don't even want to call her fast, because I don't think she's fast yet. I just think, she's starting to like boys, and she knows she's cute, and, she's just at that age. But Nikki, she probably will eventually need some birth control, and she was doing a whole lot this episode. Man, the way she was talking to Lucille, my mama would have smacked my butt down right there in front of Breeze, right in front of that dude, okay? And then he was talking about, next time I'll show you how to handle that joystick better, Nikki. Boy, he would have got pushed on out the door. Don't you come back. You ain't teaching her how to do nothing with no joystick, no sticks, okay? Still yet. If Nikki needed some birth control, Lucille could have easily taken her to she didn't even consider seeing another doctor. Especially, they have this strong attraction. The sparks is flying, between the two of them like crazy. Like Lucille was just asking for trouble by keep meeting up with him. And then as we saw towards the end of the episode, when she paid him another visit, this time around, they both caught themselves embracing, kissing, grabbing all over each other. I just knew that he was about to throw everything off his desk and have her doing something, or should I say, having her doing so many ungodly things. Lucille, remember a couple episodes ago, she told her homegirl, she said, just because Charles is out there, being unfaithful, don't mean that I need to go out there and do some ungodly things. If that ain't an old church woman. But man, the devil was working overtime this episode, y'all. Lucille almost got herself caught up. However, she was able to catch herself before it went too far. But let's see how long that will last. But let me ask y'all this. Did y'all get a strange feeling when Roland told the brothers that he was out of the game? Thanks to the recent birth of his new baby. Roland was actually quite surprised to hear that neither T nor Meech was upset. In fact, the brother said, what the hell we gotta be mad at? Look, you got your own family to take care of, so just go do what's best for them. Besides that, bro, you live right across the street, so we know where to find you if we need to come looking for you. And Roland did promise to still be there for their mom and little sis. So maybe it's just me. Maybe, I don't know, I could be reaching, but something just ain't right. I'm telling y'all, it just ain't right. In my Key Sweat voice, y'all, I don't know, something, I don't know. But y'all let me know if am I tripping? Okay. Now, Stacks. Stacks. The last thing I want to talk about. Stacks wants back in. Stacks done hit Meech up asking to be brought back into the fold again, being that he had heard that Meech had put Duffy and Diesel on, so he wants to be put back in as well. And just what excuse did he use to say why he was tripping? That he has been stressing like a mofo. Man, I've been stressing like a mother. But is Meech really believing all that crap? It looked like he was. It looked like how many times can a brother walk away? This would make like the one, two. This would make what, the third time, second time? I can't remember that he let him back in. So I don't know. Meech didn't even look a little bit suspect at all. But it was really crap that he was feeding him, because we saw how he was sitting in the car with the Haitians. But me said, okay, I'll put you back to work. But this is not for you, Stacks. This is for Ty's widow and his kids. With the Haitian sitting right next to Stacks, he relays to them that Meech and Terry will be headed back soon. And then after Stacks hangs up the phone, he turns to the Haitians and say, Meech and his brother coming to town, so it's going to be crazy, y'all. And the Haitians said, man, y'all talk shit, but don't get shit done. On the other hand, God gets shit done and don't even need to talk. Now, Stacks was up there like, okay, whatever. He was like, whatever, so we got a deal then? Stacks was like, why is y'all talking in circles? What's all these? Man, just do we got a deal or nah? The Haitians dudes, they was like, you help me kill Meech, and I'll help you kill Remy. But unbeknownst to Stacks, the Haitian also said, everything is falling into place, even though this guy's an idiot. Like a donkey, they gonna learn. AKA, in other words, the Haitian said, y'all gonna learn today. And I don't think he was talking to just Stacks. He was talking about Stacks. He was talking about Meech. He was talking about T. So I'm looking forward to the next episode to find out what's going to happen with this little setup. I think this is a grave mistake for Stacks. A grave mistake. I don't know how much longer he's going to last in this season, but child. Anyway, as far as the other scenes that we discussed, please let me know what you think about Dr. Maurice and Lucille. Do you think they might end up going all the way? Also, please let me know again if you think that Markeisha has something to do with calling CPS. And also, please let me know what you think about Kevin, about Brian's son, and Henry. Now, Henry did make that threat. Excuse me. Henry did say, I hate to have to pull your kid's protection. She needed that move to go smoothly. Brian wasn't able to get not one brick off of the plane, off of the van. He wasn't able to get anything and ended up going to jail, actually, or getting, handcuffs and taken down. So please let me know if you think that, Henry is going to release or withdraw the protection on Kevin. Child. Po Kevin. Anyway, y'all, make sure if y'all haven't already, like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. I did also watch the latest episode of Ruthless the other night as well. So I'll do Ruthless review tomorrow night, Tuesday night, and then the new Ruthless comes on Thursday and the new BMF comes on Friday. So again, I'll be back tomorrow night with a review of Ruthless. But on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. Hit the Cash App if you want to donate to the commentary, $ the Hood Table 402, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.